All right, good morning everybody. Thank you for tuning in to this awesome video sponsored by yours truly. This is a quick video on how to properly take out and put away your instrument. Right here, I've already got my viola taken out. The first step, the most important thing, make sure it's on a flat surface. Right now I've got my viola on the piano. The floor is also okay, anywhere where it can't fall. As long as it's not wobbly, it's not hanging over the edge, then you're totally cool. That's the most important thing. I can even show you a bit more if you want. See, I've got my viola nice and flat on the piano. It's not going to be dangling off anywhere. Nice big surface. That's the main thing. And the floor is also acceptable for that too. So, the first thing, you want to make sure you're very gentle with it, right? You know how to open your case. You've either got zippers, buttons, latches. You know how to do it. Opens it hoagie style. The first part I'll take out is my viola or violin. That's what the video applies to, viola or violin. I'm very gentle with it, 2 hands at a time. My left hand is going to be around the neck, and my right hand is going to be at the lower shoulders, right here, by the chin rest. We don't throw it, we don't run with it. It's very fragile. Be careful with it. And yeah, once you're done making sure it's okay, all 4 strings, bridges in place, you got your mute, your fine tuners, your pegs, whatever. Set it down. Next we have the bow. This is really fragile also. You might notice that when it's stored, we have the bow a lot looser. So your hair is going to be really nice and loose right there. It's kind of dangling. Put your bow in your left hand, and in your right hand, go to the screw, and you're going to turn clockwise, righty-tighty. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And as I'm turning the screw, you'll notice that that hair gets a lot tighter. Means you can play. Now the hair's tighter, but we still have the stick curved. You want your hair to be tight, but you want your bow to still be smiling at you, right? You've got this nice smile here. I might back up a little bit if you can see. Kind of hard to see right now. It's a long bow, but you know, it goes down and then up, down and then up, right? This looks about good. You can check for the curve by looking at it from a lateral view or from a horizontal view right here. Final step is your shoulder rest. If you have one, make sure that the legs are perpendicular. You've got one side that's more curved than the other. This one comes up. This one goes on my left shoulder, right? It has room for it. All I'm going to do is take it, shoulder rest in my left, viola in my right, and I'm just going to put it on like so. 1, 2, and that's what it should look like. Yeah, they can be pretty even as long as it's in this general area. This one is also adjustable. You can put it this way or that way or whatever. I like to put it this way, as long as it's nice and comfy there, you know, not much further up than that. Make sure that it goes right on your left shoulder. The goal is that you can hold your viola, you know, with no arms, you know, like that. Nice and stable. That's the main setup. Just make sure, please, be very careful, especially when you're using it every day. Trust me, it's more fragile than you think it is. But that's the main setup. Shoulder rest, violin / viola, bow in your right hand. So you play for however long you're practicing, your scales, your arpeggios, whatever. All right, I'm done playing, whatever. You put your viola or violin down first. Then you're going to loosen your bow, right? Lefty-loosey. You'll notice that some of your bows, the screw is going to come out a little bit right here, right? Don't make it come out too much. This is perfect, that little space here, and you'll see that the hair is very loose, it's dangly again. That's totally fine. And you're just going to put that away. So most cases, you'll have, let me put this viola out of the way for a sec. A lot of cases, you'll have this little thing here, right? It goes vertical and then horizontal, right? That's so your bow can stay in place. If I turn this horizontal, the bow can come out. If I make it vertical, the bow's going to stay in. So make sure that when you put your bow away, it's very, very vertical. I'm going to turn it horizontal. I can even show you a bit. Put it in. My viola's in the way, I apologize, but I'll show you real quick. Okay. So here we go. Horizontal, and then I'm just gonna, once the bow is inside, vertical, and then the bow's not gonna leave. It's gonna stay there forever. Taking the shoulder rest off, very easy. Make sure that you're holding it in your left hand on the neck, and just kind of slide it down. I want to push down a little bit, and it's just gonna fall right off. When you put your violin or viola away, if you have a dry cloth, make sure to wipe down the strings a little bit, right? Get all the rosin off. You can wipe down the strings. You can wipe down under the strings, right by the bridge. That's totally fine. I'm being very light, not hard at all. Nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. Put it away very gently. I'm being very careful with my instrument. It's not a toy. I damp it. And in my case, I have a damp pit that I can put in that just keeps it nice and humid. Very gentle. Give it its blanket. Nice and easy. Make sure everything is tucked away properly. Close the case. Shoulder rest away. I've got a little flap here in my case. Nice and easy. Right? And that's about it. Next video, I'll do some quick maintenance stuff. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. You know, number one tip, please be gentle. You can't swing it around. You can't go willy-nilly with it. It's a very fragile thing, but it is beautiful. And yeah, next video, we'll talk about how to take care of it on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, you know, things that move beyond your day-to-day routines. Yeah, so thanks for watching.